Hello, welcome to new Reddit voiceover update. Today we will take a look on subreddit, Tales from Tech Support. Enjoy. But it has to go live now. Back around 2005 or so, an account exec at the PR firm I worked for bought a domain name for a client website and put it on her own credit card. Then she ignored the 90, 60, 30-day renewal reminders. We weren't working on the project. She contracted it out via Go with the in-house web development team, and when the URL/domain went dark and wouldn't work, she flipped. I got a livid phone call from her telling me I needed to get the site back up and online quick because they were going live on national TV to advertise it. Good morning America, IRC. I calmly explained that there is nothing I can do since she bought the domain using her personal card, not our corporate account. And, even if she renewed the domain, I'm not in control of the global DNS servers and can't guarantee how fast things will work again. She wasn't happy with that, so, after I hung up with her, I immediately heard my manager's phone ring. I walked over and told him what was going on while he had her on mute just ranting away. When he told her the same things I had, she didn't like it. Next thing we know, our senior manager gets a call and now there's 3 people who told her we can't fix it. The site is up and available by the IP address, but the DNS/domain issue is her problem, not ours. We hang up on that call and, within 10 minutes, my senior manager gets a call from our CIO asking what's going on. He got a call from her and told her the same thing 3 of us had already tried to explain. He hung up, got all of us on a conference call, and explained, in excruciating detail, why this problem was hers and why we can't fix it right away. The CIO explained why there's an in-house web development team, why we have a corporate account with VeriSign, and why we need to be kept in the loop for these launches and campaigns. We didn't not want to help, but when you get a phone call at 8 a.m. and the site is supposed to be up and live for Good Morning America at 9 a.m., then there's not much we can do at that point. After she's called everyone and we explained things to her that she didn't want to believe. She also had a long history of not wanting to follow the process. We did help her get the domain name renewed, but by the time that happened, we'd spent enough time on the phone that 9 a.m. came and went. This was also a PR firm which, from my experience, is full of entitled prima donnas. We never heard from her again and I resigned from that position shortly thereafter. I have problems with Word. Did you just lock me out? Howdy folks, today I will tell you a story. It happened quite a while ago. I am talking years, not days or weeks. I worked as a tech support for a government body. The people in the top still has to call in to us to change password, and not someone else. We are very strict about this. Remember, no one is allowed to know your password except yourself. I was having such a lovely day, only good people calling, sweet older ladies, and sweet younger ladies. Even had some guys calling in and being nice. I even managed to solve an incident that had been laying for weeks at second tier cause they couldn't solve it. Anyway, on to the story. As this happened a few years ago, this is not a recollection of the conversation word per word, but it is pretty close to this. Me, hello and welcome to its support. You are talking to F4RM0R. How can I help you today? User, hi, I am user. Yes, I have some problems with Word. Could you please take a look at it? I can't get it to work properly. Me, sure. So I get the PC name, but when I look on the name the PC was registered to vs the name on the caller, it was a mismatch. It happens at times, so I didn't think much of it. I connect to the PC and share the screen, and I look around. When I wanted to do some basic troubleshooting, I got to see the name of the real person on top of Outlook. It was not the same that called in to me, so I asked about it. Me, what was your name again? Just want to make sure that I heard you correctly. User, sure, I am user. Me, how come that I see the currently logged on user being vice president of government body? User, oh, I got his password as he is on vacation. Me, you realize that it is against its security/cybersecurity rules? User, oh, it is okay, I got permission from vice president. Me, no, it is not okay, but I understand. Proceeds to scramble the password to a random generated one, minimum 15 char long, locks the account. Me, I understand your circumstances, logs out user, but you are not allowed to be on his computer as you are not him. Giving out your passwords to anyone, even secretaries, are not okay at all. User, tries to log on, what did you do? I had tons of work up. How am I now supposed to look after his email? Me, I am sorry but I can't help you anymore. Have a good day. I proceed to tell the rest of the team taking calls that this happened, and I suspect the user would call in and ask to change the password of the vice president in question. I then email user management team and I call its security team to notify as well. Nothing bad came my way. I in fact got praised for standing up to someone that high up, and the security person I talked to even said something along the line of "God dang, he should know better, this is not the first time, he did the same thing last year. We will take a good long call with him." Do not enable BitLocker by yourself. Hello TFTS, we just got back a broken computer from a customer few days ago, out of warranty. I've seen him holding his 2K laptop by the screen like a kid with a toy, but that's none of my business. Truth it, the screen seemed broken, and I think he used it as an hammer. I can't get other explanation on the physical damage on the computer. Whatever, the PC doesn't work anymore, since last week, can't get any power, even when plugged in. Motherboard was probably tired of this S% and committed suicide. The laptop itself is 5YO, while being still good, it's too damaged to be worth spending money on changing hardware. So we will sell a new one. Now the story, the user have a company cloud, is using Azure AD and everything. He should have no important files on there, right? Well, it appears that he keep a lot of his files locally, for whatever reason. So we have to get the data back, right? No problem, I plug out the drive, get an external and the USB adapter, and get the drive on my computer. Problem, Windows tell me that BitLocker was enabled and that I need the BitLocker key. I tell them that I need the key in order to recover the data. A key? What key? Bad news, we don't enable BitLocker except if the customer asks for encryption. I look for old tickets, and nothing about disk encryption from this customer. He enabled it. I call the customer, and explain him that we don't enable it by default, and didn't have any ticket asking for us to enable it, so he made it by himself. Then I proceed to tell him a story, about a customer that had the same issue, enabling the BitLocker and got an hardware problem, and we couldn't get the data back, but was lucky enough to have the PC hardware changed under warranty and got his data back after few weeks. He understood, no problem, he's aware that he is faulty, trust me on this one, I know you can't believe this but yeah, he will take the new computer and so on. And the evening, I remember the guy from few years ago. It was him. The same guys. 3 years ago, same problem. I was new on this company so I didn't know all the customer pretty well but I was pretty sure that was the same guy, and don't understand why he don't remember it, or maybe he remember it but was ashamed, and that's why he understood so quickly the problem. I logged into the Azure AD with an admin account, go to the users, list a computer, and click on it. What I see? A BitLocker key. I saved this damn key on his Azure account 3 years ago, probably without telling him. Thanks old me. Never ever enable BitLocker without saving the key, and if you're an end user, without warning your IT service. AD, Azure and local, are your best friend in keeping the keys safe. You should save them there. Too damn early for an emergency. It was my turn to be on call that week. Sunday evening, I made sure to get to sleep at a reasonable hour so I'd be ready for Monday morning. Monday morning is here and my alarm goes off. I hit the snooze and get some shut-eye for a few more minutes with the cat staring at me and walking all over me. Don't have to be up for another hour yet. Then I hear something else that's a bit too foreign for my sleepy self. It's not an alarm and it's not my usual ringtone. I wake up and look over and it's a call from the emergency line. Clears throat, me, hello, this is me. Emily, hi this is Emily. I need some help. I can't get into the remote desktop. Me, is this for your computer in the office or the server? I ask because I'm still trying to wake myself up and want a few more minutes to open my eyes. But I already know the answer. Emily, server. Me, what's the error? Emily, it says that the remote server cannot be found. That got me awake. Never heard that one before because this is for a cluster of servers, not just one, so this could be major. Me, oh really? Trying to think of what's the first troubleshooting step to try, while still trying to come out of a daze. Me, okay, well let me grab my laptop and I'll remote into your computer. I smack my face a few times while logging in to wake up some memory. Me, okay, what's the name of your laptop? Should be a label on the front of the laptop that says RDT3 something. Emily, it's Adele. Me, oh okay, that's good to know, face with rolling eyes, there should be a label on the laptop somewhere that says RDT3 something. Can you find that for me? Emily, RDT3 Oirbase. I find her laptop and it's grayed out. So I refresh, but still grayed out. Me, Emily? The laptop is connected to the internet, right? Emily, oh, it's not, yeah that would do it, huh? Yeah, I'm not a morning person but I fake it as best as I can. Me, haha yeah, that'd do it. I'll stay on to make sure you can get logged in. And to make sure this isn't an actual, bigger emergency and so I can make some more overtime for my trouble. Emily, alright I'm all good to go. Thanks for the help. Click. No buzz to the 18th hole. So a user called to complain that a personal email he gets from his golf club had a link in it and when he clicked that link it didn't work because our firewall blocked it and what was I going to do about it? I work for a company that runs the public transport network BTW. So I reply that given we don't have a bus route that includes the 18th hole I wasn't going to do anything about it. That's when I had the first inkling I might be in trouble. He says I don't want to pull rank but and he proceeds to tell me that everyone checks personal email at work and he's been getting these golf club emails for a long time and he's not happy that this one is blocked. But I'm a slow learner and reiterate that it's not really worth looking into given it's not work related. Then I get the "what's your name, I'm going to take this higher" speech. Turns out he's the guy in a big chair for one of our departments. So I wrote a full explanation email to my boss and now I'm waiting for the fallout. How entitled do you have to be though? The guy admits it's not work related but he still wants me to sort it out. We're short-staffed, I've got an inbox full of actual work todos so I pushed back without knowing who I was talking to and now I'm probably going to regret it. Oh well, c'est la vie. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. If you want to see your favorite subreddit in next video, leave a comment.